welcome back to my channel. My name is Martha, if you don't know me already. And today I really just wanted to talk to you guys about some practices that I've been implementing in my life that have helped me through this process of healing and transforming my own life. I am smoking an herbal hemp blunt. So it's just, there's no weed in here or CBD, nothing. It's just an herbal cigarette or hemp blunt. I'm not really sure what you want to call it, but it's really delicious and it just soothes your soul, makes you feel good. And yeah, but anyway, I just really wanted to chat with you guys because I know that the process of healing can be really hard and it can be challenging to one's well-being, especially when there's a lot of things that are left hidden and not processed. So I'm gonna be just talking about some things that I feel have helped me. So yeah, anyway, well, today one of the things that have definitely helped me is being out in nature. Being out in nature just really grounds me to my body, to my environment, to my experience as a human being. So if there's one thing that I notice shift in me is when I do spend more time out in nature and I'm not in my room just like sad or anxious or whatever. Like, I think that nature just has this thing to it that really grounds you to this planet, grounds you to your physical body. So grounding, like pretty much spending time barefoot around nature, touching the grass, the sand, meditating out in nature is also another practice that you can implement in your life that can help soothe and ground yourself to do this process of healing. So yeah, just like practicing how to be like present in this moment, taking a couple of breaths and like really just visualizing yourself being here, being one with the planet, with the world around you, and with yourself as well. So yeah, another thing that I feel has really helped me as well is breath work. So in the morning or whenever I feel like my mind is going all, like everywhere, where I'm overthinking, maybe experiencing a little bit of anxiety, or maybe a little bit of like stagnant energy where I feel depressed or I feel stuck, breath work has really just brought me to this moment and kind of like move that energy through your body. I think that a lot of times we tend to forget how to breathe or to even breathe. Like, we're not aware. Sometimes I notice myself like breathing very like heavily or maybe not breathing enough. So one of the things that I feel that has really helped me is just implementing breath work into my life. There's a lot of different breath work that you can practice. You can just YouTube or Google breath work. The one that I personally practice and that I have been practicing lately has been the Wim Hof's breath work. Along with the cold therapy. So I'll do a breath work in the morning. I think it's like 3 rounds of 30 deep breaths, and then holding your breath for like a minute and a half or 2 minutes, and then shaking that off. And that really just brings you back to this moment, like immediately. You feel your body just relaxing and really like being present with your body and what your body does in that moment. And then you follow it with cold therapy. Now, cold therapy, I love it. It has a lot of different benefits, from like, a stronger immune system to cardiovascular health and dealing with stress. I have noticed a huge difference in my life when I do take cold showers in the morning, and I feel just so much better, a lot more energized throughout the morning. I feel like it's really helped me notice and realize that I can I don't like saying like control the way that I feel, but I can really just like honor what I'm feeling and letting that pass by, because any stressor that we have in life isn't forever. It's something that we can learn how to deal with and remain like calm, and that will help it go with ease. So cold therapy for sure. is something that I really, really recommend for you guys that want to learn how to just deal with stress in a healthier way, or maybe get out of a funk or have more energy, and also overall just being healthy. So, and then what else was I gonna say? So, okay, yeah. So, I guess I'm all over the place right now, but I really just wanted to, I guess, help you and help myself through this process. Like, for me, like, learning something means, like, I get to share it with others. So, sharing it helps the process of me learning and implementing things. Um, so, like I said, like, healing is such a lifelong process, really. But it doesn't have to be painful, it doesn't have to be hard and challenging, even though there is moments where there is going to be some doubt, there's going to be some fear and like painful feelings that you're going to experience. But one thing that's really helped me through this process is like allowing myself to feel the things that I need to feel, because we've learned so much to suppress that and to like not really feel out what we really is like it, what it's really natural for us to feel, like pain and loss and grief and sadness and anger and fear. Like all those emotions are part of the full spectrum of what a human being feels. So I think it's really important to allow yourself to feel those feelings, and to also like not be so hard on yourself, to be like the number one person that's there for yourself, to be compassionate, to be loving, and to be just full of support and patience. So obviously it's easier said than done. I know that even myself, I can be really hard with myself, but the more you do it, the more you learn how to honor that part of yourself, and to really sit down with yourself and feel those feelings without feeling like you're not doing the right thing, or maybe it's just too hard. So there's this herb, ashwagandha, that has really, really helped me as well, especially through my stages of experiencing depression and experiencing anxiety. I really see the shift in me when I consume ashwagandha. You can take it in different ways. So there's like a liquid, like droplet form, there's teas, and there's tablets that you can take that can really help you deal with stress in a better way as well. It's also really good for depression, anxiety, and for insomnia. So just taking that in the morning, taking that at night is really important, and is really, really helpful. You'll definitely feel like a shift in you when you start taking it. Like I notice myself sometimes like going through a lot of stressful things, and if I take that in the morning before going about my day, like I notice that I'm like really calm and like reserved and very like okay with what's being presented to me, and I'm like, why am I so calm? Like what? And then I always like connect it to like, oh, I took ashwagandha today. So yeah, like finding little things that can work for you, that you can take, that you can consume, that's gonna make you feel good. And last but not least, I think that what's also important is being aware that your mind and your body and your soul, your spirit is all interconnected. So if your inner world is not at peace with itself, then it might be reflected outside of you, which means that your outer world probably might be reflecting that as well. So noticing like things that your body maybe is telling you, like am I not getting enough sleep, am I not getting enough water, am I not eating enough nutrient dense foods, like all these things can add up and can build that like habit of not feeling good, especially when dealing with healing and like transforming and, you know, changing, breaking cycles. Like all these things take up energy, they take up time, and in order for you to have like a smooth ride, you also have to realize like, am I at peace with my body and with my environment, with my situations outside of me? Am I giving myself, you know, what my body needs in order for me to mentally be okay, emotionally be okay, and physically be okay? Because if you're physically not feeling well, then you're mentally probably not feeling well as well. So like knowing that connection and being aware of that connection, and taking small steps towards aligning all of your body and all of your mind and your spirit, not just one thing. So yeah. I I feel like I kind of went like straight to the point here at this video, but I really wanted to share something, like some tips, some things that have helped me through this process, that have really just like support me through my stages of like just really low energy, or like overthinking and fear. Like all these things are normal things to feel, so I think it's important to realize that these things are not going away. We are just getting better at how to deal with it. And so yeah, so I hope that you get something out of this video, that you were able to resonate with some of the things. If there's some things that help you out through this process, go ahead and comment them down below so that I can also read them and maybe try some of the things that you've also implemented in your life. There's really nothing else to say. Thank you so much for being here with me today and for just taking the time to listen and connect with me in this moment. I hope that your day is filled with so much love and warmth and joy. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment. I would highly appreciate that. And also, one more thing, I also have a podcast that you guys can listen to. I always share my wisdom and my knowledge that I've gained through this experience as a human being, and I would love for you guys to get to know me a little bit more. My podcast, I'm going to be linking it down below, but it is called Embrace, and it's also on Spotify and it's on Apple Podcasts. So yeah, thank you so much for being here with me today. Mwah.